A high-stakes meeting, a billion-dollar deal, and a clash of perspectives. Former U.S. President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky meet in Washington for a historic discussion. But instead of unity, the meeting takes an unexpected turn. As Ukraine fights for survival against Russian aggression, tensions rise over military aid, economic partnerships, and gratitude or the lack of it. Let's break it all down. On February 28, 2025, Volodymyr Zelensky touched down in Washington for what was expected to be a crucial diplomatic discussion. The agenda? Ukraine's ongoing war with Russia, economic recovery, and a landmark minerals deal between the two nations. Trump, now seeking another term, welcomed Zelensky with a handshake, yet behind the smiles, tensions were brewing. For over 3 years, Ukraine has been locked in a brutal war against Russian forces, struggling to defend its sovereignty. The U.S. has been one of Ukraine's biggest allies, providing over $100 billion in military and humanitarian aid. But under Trump's leadership, that aid has come under scrutiny. Trump has criticized Ukraine's dependence on U.S. support, questioning whether sending billions in aid truly benefits America. His stance has fueled controversy, with critics arguing that abandoning Ukraine could embolden Russia and destabilize Europe. What was expected to be a formal diplomatic discussion turned tense as Trump and Zelensky clashed over the issue of military aid. Reports suggest that Trump, along with his Vice President J.D. Vance, accused Zelensky of being disrespectful in his constant appeals for U.S. support. Zelensky, in response, reminded Trump of the thousands of Ukrainian soldiers and civilians killed and the critical role the U.S. has played in supporting democracy in Eastern Europe. His plea? Continued U.S. support to prevent a total Russian takeover. But Trump wasn't convinced. He reportedly demanded more transparency on how U.S. aid is spent and hinted at a more transactional approach, suggesting Ukraine must offer more in return. Despite the heated exchange, both leaders agreed on a major minerals deal, granting the U.S. exclusive access to Ukraine's vast reserves of rare earth minerals critical for advanced technology, electric vehicles, and defense industries. This deal is expected to boost Ukraine's war-torn economy, generate billions in revenue, and help Ukraine fund its military efforts against Russia. But some experts warn this could make Ukraine even more dependent on the U.S. The meeting has sparked major debate in both Ukraine and the U.S. Some see Trump's push for economic ties as a smart strategy, ensuring America benefits from its foreign investments. Others criticize him for undermining Ukraine's urgent security needs, especially as Russia ramps up its military offensives. Moscow, unsurprisingly, dismissed the meeting as a desperate move by Ukraine, claiming that the West is losing interest in the war. Could this meeting signal a shift in U.S. foreign policy? As Ukraine continues its fight for survival, the question remains, will the U.S. maintain its support, or will Trump's America First policies reshape global alliances? The minerals deal might be a step forward, but without strong military backing, Ukraine faces an uncertain future. The world is watching. What happens next could change the course of the Ukraine-Russia war, impact global economics, and define the U.S. role on the international stage. What do you think? Is Trump's approach pragmatic or problematic? Should the U.S. continue funding Ukraine's defense, or should Ukraine be more self-reliant? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more global updates.